Good morning and welcome to the final edition of the program. Good morning, Salon, for today, Friday, September 29, 2023. Well, we were when the program came this morning. My name is Asmaa James, and inside the program today, Radio Democracy will talk to the Director General for the National Civil Registration Authority, where we can talk about the importance of the vital statistics data and other thing them we don't they be na NCIA. This and plenty more story for you in the program. Like I say, my name is Asmaa James, and it's a wrap for me on Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. And also it's a surprise for me. When I hear my voice this morning on Radio Democracy, that's because it's a wrap for me. And I want to say good morning to the presenter inside the program this morning, Saptiu Kalon, and Kabia James. It's a pleasure for being here with you now.
And again, me Saptiu Kalon, good morning. And today, Asmaa they play two earlier today as they transit. They play half of presenter and also half of guest. But as the program they go on get for you and more fam.
Me onim na Kabia.
And Saptiu Kalon. Well, as I tell you now. Okay, well, don't forget to say it at the studio. As we tell you today, we get a special guest, a voice, not any voice, we're strange to now for a very, very long time. And I don't hear this voice. And at the first time station manager, we officially, they can't say goodbye to 98 because obviously, when I get for the year, the voice other side. Asmaa, welcome again. Welcome back home. This is home for you. You go to, you must remember, say 98, you get a legacy where you left a remarkable one way generation yet unborn, we get for the coming in out of 98. But don't know, say Asmaa did a lot. Asmaa James saying goodbye officially to 98 because officially in 98 they say goodbye. Then get for the voice now other side, somebody where they participate in different things them we get for do with girls' interest and also nations' interest. So I feel wait till they will get you now for can the people hear your voice for the last time in 98 for can say goodbye for take people them through your journey. But first of all, start for tell we'll listen and view them. How does it feel to say goodbye?
It's a bittersweet moment for can say goodbye to Ona and to listeners. It's been a long, long journey, 22 years, no to 22 days. If na mortal man now, na big woman or big man. And officially, I resigned on the 31st of July, but I've been there away and promise the board and management say I go there at the back until September 30, where I go finally hands off Radio Democracy. But as we know, tomorrow on Saturday, September 30, program no day. So today, 29, program day. So it's nervous right now. It's emotional for me. For see picking where you born or where you take, like you go through where picking them, then you get luck for take them. Now dirty box for example, and then you don't end up picking they don't graduate, don't go college, you don't married, and you let them go now. That's that feeling they I get this morning. But I want to say many thanks to God for taking me through the journey of Radio Democracy to today where I there this morning.
So when you decide to take this critical, emotional decision, because for come to this stage, you don't go through a lot, don't seek advice from people. When you decide to say, well, I be must happen. It's hard to say, it's hard to do, but you really just get for do it.
The last 2 years or 3 years really not done easy because na time where you really think of what you want to do. And I don't reach the level now where the ceiling now so it tight for me. I'm able boss come out again. And for this on side for this long, not to everybody they do and we say Asmaa James therefore associate you with Radio Democracy. Perform self where you are not a journalist to even people friends who they talk. You are not to 92. So I decide for take this decision because, like I say, it's been in my early 20s. Now I begin this work, and I in my 40s. So you can see how long, and then they don't take. And I feel like many other opportunities they out there where maybe I need for take a challenge for, and Like una self, the young one then grow, like we are grow, and una self take the mantleship, leadership of Radio Democracy. But the last 1 year, I really I be don't really give up. I be don't really like say I don't tire. I am like go doing something new, like go start life new, and so it was a long battle between me and the board for say because I get people who they personally talk to before the general body, and it's been back and forth. But I tell my family and few friends, and yes, I have to go. At some point, I be just get for go. And the point is now. There is no better time. There is always that why now, but yeah, now is the time, and I have to go.
According to you, and plenty people can always say 98 na Asmaa baby because now one thing for 98 go and 98 they like in this so now one thing we always don't put at the top notch. Then today we ask you now how you feel, why you reach to that decision. They say if you left 98 when are you baby, you say the ceiling be tight, the ceiling don't tight in a sense, like what?
Where they say you don't sometimes they do something say like nothing no they give for do na so nothing for me no they give for do. There are other things we me calling, you know, when they ask me for introduce myself, me na many things and I don't know how God did one for me. If you see me today, I in this, my passion go carry me go so, my passion go carry me go so. So something they way like they draw me say no, there are other things we need for be done. But even though in all of whatever thing need for be done, journalism they in me, the media they in me, like you start for talk, Radio Democracy na me baby, and it will always be part of my heart. And even I wanna know, una did whether now na management, almost pressure they give na. Even from where I don't stop, like program, una not let the program, una make the program people know say Good Morning Salon is the program where they set the agenda for Salon, and so reaching that ceiling for me, like I be just get for go. I be don't tire. You and I know, I be don't tire. I needed to go.
Okay, so in terms of this your particular decision where you don't reach, I mean, you know somebody where you get lots of followers then, people in the world they listen you get your own fan base where you really strong. If you know we don't come so people in our Facebook don't say, oh, Asmaa is saying goodbye. People in the way like not be really they expect this. Although they may see you don't post now you Facebook page and all, but coming from you now verbally we hosting you. Now one way all man say, oh, so it's a sad day, so many consider this as an emotional day and everything. Waiting at some of the things way I mean Asmaa get for left with people where people go they remind you of.
Maybe you could tell me what you go remind me of.
Tell me you know say these are the decisions.
I know there are people in mind, you know, say people different, but people go remember me for the fearless Asmaa James on Radio Democracy. When I'm on air, where I sit down at this mic, I have no friends. You know how much I don't be tossed here and there because I work here on air. They remember me for posting we really take Radio Democracy from Dong Day to one of the prime media institutions in Salon. You want for listening, you don't want for listening, you get for listening. Whether you listen, you twist your face, you reach now your office, but you have to listen to Radio Democracy. And then people go remember me. Even now, like I say, when you say Asmaa, they will tell you say 98.1. And I go there, and I stay there around, and I go there around for a very long time. Like I say, 98.1 is my baby. Now my first boy Pekin. You know, Pekin, where they say, when you born Pekin, you want for see go school. So you not get for it in school fee. And so that's why I don't nurture Radio Democracy. And I'm happy the stage where Radio Democracy day. And I believe say different people, if you get phone now, you open up. I go talking, you feeling how they waiting a go remember me for. But one thing we then go remember me for is that fearless Asmaa on Radio Democracy.
We see Asmaa because you don't go right now Facebook say the left Radio Democracy officially one, and we don't even the post right now decide we get for good day. So before we can talk about your new journey and all, this voice, this fearless Asmaa, what's Asmaa get the passion for become a journalist, more especially a broadcast journalist?
Um, so, like, God get in way how we dey do people them. Growing up, I be one for be police. I be one for be air hostess, then telling the. But then I be get passion for drama. So in school, I be the act, I be the drama. So I be no say I be get for go into then kind thing there one day. And so just after, by the way, now first it was in 2000, and I don't done for take me exams, and I not be they do nothing, but I be like for listen news, I be like for listen, and then 10 and day, if you not listen 96.2, Voice of the Handicapped, you not listen radio it. They be get one of the best voices. They be sabi play music, and you just get for listening, and they do some controversial programs them where you get for listening to. And so many I be fan of Colenso Colin, and he actually gets a chapter in my book because when I announce say they look for volunteers or people and for work na 96.2, I apply and then I go. We then I do it me company them. So they talk and then I laugh, I talk. And then Colenso, as you know, God give them gifts, people who physically challenged with their eyesight. God give them really sense of some feeling and the so now he say he come on ado, he meet to they talk like we all we beating up nado. Then he say I hear one voice. Then we all afraid because Colenso he gets personality. And then he say that voice, let the person talk back. We all said too much, nobody no agree talk. And then he say, but let the person talk. And like then I laugh. Then he say, he say that person will laugh, let talk back. Then I talk. That's why I stand out now amongst my company for that audition day. And then Collins will tell me, say, there is something in you. And I begin train. And it give me something for it. One or two mistakes on pronunciation and calling names. Now one thing we Collins calling not really, really good at, like we they pronounce people a name and we they read with command. And so it trained me for some weeks, and then another opportunity came for me now for Canada Radio Democracy. So from Colenso, I not be done the training itself. I kaya now as like how Saptiu Kanaya as marketing officer, DJ, this, that, today, a senior producer na Radio Democracy. So now so we all get story.
Yeah,
like
sure.
now so myself come as volunteer, and we continue for rights BBC News at 5, roundup of BBC News translated for more than 2 years, just doing that as volunteer.
So you're not just saying goodbye, Asma. People need for land from you, especially the young one, them, and the young one, they also already into broadcasting. 22 years down the line, I mean, take people them through the stages of challenges, I mean, setback and everything, but yet still you keep your head up, and now you self don't get a legacy with your life, not the media landscape. Because either you talk about 98, you east, you know, wherever be erased. So let people learn from you. How is it like when are the challenges we Asma go through 22 years down the line, but yet still you don't make your mark, both local and internationally?
Challenges. We no go down the program. So let people stay tuned. One day then go read my book. I go write, but it's a whole journey. Okay. And I want to thank God for that. I know, because always, even in home, you get challenges with your family, with your brother, with your mama, with your sister, with your husband, challenges then they. But now how you come out of the challenges then they, now the most important thing. One thing I know, I love my job with everything I get. I passionately they do me work. This morning, I think Nayana one of the few days that we don't kind of Radio Democracy before me. From what on the Naya to the today where they left, I always be the first person for Canada Radio Democracy. You lead by example, and we all know we not can quick with him, especially if you get for present. There are other challenges out there. We really I don't want to let it take over the program.
Okay.
Today now a very even though it's a bittersweet day, but now a very good day for me because I'm able to bow out of Radio Democracy with me head high up, hands on chest. That I did all wetin I do for let the station stand like how we stand so, and it will continue even long after me departure na so.
Okay, well, 22 years down the line as a broadcaster, so many things the way people need for know. When Asmaa James making first breakthrough, like we go say, now this time I go on air, now this time I go, the news go headline and everything. Then that's the people they get in mind and they forget easily.
So like the last talk, 2 years first of all, I be just for write international news, and then the opportunity come we search for common ground within a salon, and we now be partner, and then they support media very seriously. They do capacity building, they support with equipment, making sure community radio stations, same stations like Radio Democracy thrive. And then opportunity come for say let them send reporter them people there for go land for let them go train we. And me and my other colleagues them, I think that we three, we go there. Me not be the only girl picky, we be there among them, and we go search for common ground, and they will go train. And Kingfisher, I always appreciate you, and because now they are begin do in salon man, then 10 and day. Now I first learn me that 10 and they use Pro Tools, that equipment so they be used for edits. And so Kingfisher are the first person we actually teach me Pro Tools and presentation. So I did search for common ground for 6 months. All man we know, say now they are go find the love of my life. And now we meet up, and then I come back, now Radio Democracy. And that's when I come, I be sabi present now, and I begin present, and we begin to call first Blow Mind. Blow Mind now program will be they come in the evening, and then Abubakar with the National Aid Secretariat and be the producer, and I be the producer. So we be they give script them, we all be they read, and then people they, like letter we put the rights. So now so be they read them. From there I begin present waiting they be. Of course waiting they be now Radio Democracy. What prime program then 10 in the you get for listening radio 9 o'clock, because 9 be the set the agenda in the evening. And then I'll be constantly attached to the Salon Police. Everything about Salon Police will be the reports. And we've been blessed for get people will be the working at the media, Antifanella then 10 and the very nice woman. They take me through anything where police gets. And Keith Biddle, the British-born Inspector General of Police, now my first high-profile positive interview. And now me and all sweats. Then said, and they very young. You get for speak English to the IG. Then said, and he was very accommodating. You know, be must see me body as this picky so now he can interview me. He give me audience. I interview him. So like I said, I did police for a very long time. Up until we the late by Machaka myself come, those were very high profile people, and we I interviewed them, take me through, and then we, of course we been get and full away very strong. We say we get a program in the morning, not to just even time. We dodged up this Good Morning Salon, not to common. We dodged it, but finally we began for come with Hannah Fuller Fosui, and that say we have to be doing program in the morning.
So you said be the balance of
balance the car una they do no more. I be all this story them. I wanna kill do.
Asmaa, you say you first program where you begin present Radio Democracy na Blow Mind, there you go waiting they be. Good Morning Salon for let somebody present na big opportunity. And before going for half, I say thank you for the opportunity you give me. Myself they present Good Morning Salon. So when you self begin get the opportunity na Radio Democracy for begin present Good Morning Salon.
This now about 12 years ago, and the opportunity now me force me Olabisi. Anybody we know Asmaa, then tell and they know Olabisi. Me into na like tattoo hawa, and so Miss Fuller force we. He actually force we say if Good Morning Salon all day, we get for local Radio Democracy. We get for get program na morning where people they go listen to, and I give the names Good Morning Salon, and then so me and Olabisi presents that program. We struggle because it began for be a live program. Whilst waiting they be now be recorded 30 minutes program. So we for change from that pattern day to Good Morning Salon pattern with Hannah Fuller as the chief boss producer, it not be easy because it be the critique everything will be they do in good faith for make sure say Good Morning Salon be the program where people then they listen to. And I'm happy I kept the legacy, and today you just have to listen to Good Morning Salon.
So wouldn't be the first big post we interview, like where we some right now today, so somebody go say me na this social minister na the first post they want interview, and you go be happy about that. So then be the first person.
So what you just do so now I can say I know they forgive for.
Yeah.
And I Miss Fuller they say when you the interview person you have to listen. And make person not tell you say Abi don't tell you say. And that day Miss Fuller it vex for that day. And una self no say I vex for that day. Now you just do. I tell you now I say my first high profile post I ever interview now be the British born Inspector General of Police, Keith Biddle, because I be attached to the Salon Police. And when I attached to the Salon Police, you get for interview the IG at some point. And the IG wanted, not long ago, he even go friend me on Facebook, say, oh, this is Asmaa. So still members say, journalists like Asmaa Dina's Salon. So Keith Biddle now be the first high profile post-war interview with me, and the nerve, me and the sweat and nervous because I write the questionnaire, I practice them, I go before them because you know how British man they talk, and you get for listen when the person they talk, so you know go repeat yourself or you go understand what the person they tell you. And I'm so happy for that opportunity the way I be get from Keith Biddle. And I want for do my last interview. So I go always remember.
Okay, well, at the end over into the other studio guest, Asmaa.
Mohammed Masakoy.
Yes.
Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, now the NCIA boss, as we all know, now they're responsible for national ID card. The NCIA now they're responsible for ID card to Sierra Leoneans them and other documents that we can talk about. Today, it's a pleasure for there with you as I say goodbye to Radio Democracy. I don't even know why you're not guest back now, but like I say, I'm happy for interview and take me through the changes that we don't bring in NCIA briefly before we talk about what you care for.
Well, you know, thank you very much, Asmaa and 98.1. NCRA is a partner to 98.1 and almost every other media house or outlet in this country. We don't partner in a lot of ways for educate the public on what would they do, what would they do, what would they plan for do in terms of delivering civil registration, vital statistics, and identity management services in this country. And interestingly, like you say, NCRA not only for produce ID cards. ID cards are just one aspect of putting the NCRA they do. NCRA is the lead institution where they provide data on the population of this country. What did happen to you as a resident here, whether you're a citizen or foreign resident? Who's are they? What did they do? And every other thing around you, we go make government yourself know say you they exist, or when you take a permanent exit, legal exit, and at that you don't die. So they account for all of those. So just one aspect of it now ID card, where now one evidence say you did. Or you exist. All
right. Well, many thanks. Like I remember Keith Biddle for me first possible interview. You will be the last possible interview on Radio Democracy.
And
over to you, up to you.
And that don't go down with history, Mr. Masako. If only be the luckiest possible, as my
Indeed.
last interview. Though you get for the area other side though. That station, yes. So
all right, we'll continue the partnership.
Yes, on your different activity there we see recently when I get a steering committee meeting. What really prompt that meeting in the essence of ma'am?
Well, the steering committee now one of the structures of governance in the administration and management of civil registration, vital statistics, and identity management in this country. And when we come into governance in 2018, we make sure we also get structures where they bring partners other stakeholders together, we for contribute to the process of delivering we mandate. It's not only to say government, because government established NCRA. We will only do business with government. Our government is inclusive and very much consultative. And so what we do, we make sure, say, as it happens all over the world, acceptable and standard practice that you get, then structures, and they will get this national steering committee. The composition of that steering committee, now, heads of agencies, development agencies, like the resident rep of UNDP, the Irish embassy, the European Union, the UNICEF, UNFPA, WHO, etc., and also heads of government ministries, department, and agencies will get something to do with population, civil registration, and identity management. That forum is chaired by the Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs and co-chaired by the UNDP resident rep. That is to tell you that every 3 months we will meet at steering committee. NCRA provide update to that committee, that platform on what we don't do, what we want to do, and also will do. Where needed, we ask for support and see how we will. A sort of way to share information, update stakeholders, and provide guidance and direction as how you move the program forward. And below the steering committee, you have the technical task force committee, where comprised technical leads of all of those institutions, agencies, and MDs, where they on the steering committee. And that also would provide the technical support to the steering committee, providing guidance. And yesterday meeting was, since elections done in 2020 in June, we think we have done a lot, and we wanted to report that to stakeholders, government, and partners, what we are doing at NCIA. Support we get from government that leads support in terms of moving civil registration forward, and other partners involved in the process. So yesterday we say, this is what we have done. This is what we want to do. And then we discuss a lot, and we'll get the guidance as how we move the project, the program forward.
So among the things I want to point out to the recently also want to give a vital statistics validation report where they showcase people we can die, born, and everything. Take we listen and view them through that particular information because that's a very important data where people can really need for know.
Our law, the law we established NCRA, Section 26, mandate NCRA for compile, collect, abstract, publish, and disseminate vital statistics. Vital statistics and the data on the events who they manage at NCRA. The characteristics of the events in the, like birth, death, marriage, divorce, adoption, recognition, legitimization, ID service, etc., Now, in the past, we don't see for decades. Now, other players, they mostly lead data where they come on the country or on the population. And we have said as a responsible government, now we go with people. Now we for talk to the world about ourselves, not people for tell the world how they are. That sort of thing will be misleading. It not will reflect the true picture of what obtains in Sierra Leone. And when we give that, then we don't worry. We are very much consultative. We don't worry for published information or data. We make sure whatever we get, our partners, other stakeholders are involved in the process of harvesting the data, collecting the data, processing the data, and we also share and let all man be part of it, say, this is what we've had. For instance, in 2022, the vital statistics report we talk about, we validated last week, we call it all together and say, this is what we have now, will happen in 2022. Now, for instance, you want to know which district people then born more, or which side people then die more, or which chiefdom, and what kill them people then in particular areas in there. Is it malaria? If it is so, then that information now, because it's reliable and precise, government uses that for formulate policy and guiding intervention for combat the spread of malaria in other community there. Without that kind of information, government will find it difficult. Government will only provide support or intervene in the circumstances blindly, and that causes waste of resources. many a time duplicate resources. And so we call everybody, all of those UN agencies, international organizations, MDA, civil society, and the media, we are all there. We say this is what we are. We did not want to say, because we are collecting it as a government, make we go publisher. Somebody will say, oh no, they know we offer. So we have to ensure that there is ownership of the process and the product of the process. So the ownership we have cultivated, we'll make sure, say, when we publish, nobody will grab tomorrow and say, oh no, government don't publish vital statistics on the population on Sierra Leone without we don't know nothing, we not agree. If you do that, that will be a disservice. We will not accept that.
You don't talk about the different validation we meeting the owner all in all. So how important these vital statistics they to the country when camper data business?
Now that I say, they support government, they help government for planning, formulating policy, determining the needs of our people. What the challenges or problems of our people are, the government now will intervene and say, if for instance, I come from, say, Kenema, and then we'll say now government, you say, diabetes, they kill people in that part, some chiefdom in Kenema. Let's say, for instance, in Gaura, chiefdom in Kenema district, government plans how to combat the occurrence, the spread of diabetes. So you go make sure, say, you get increase the enrollment of health workers there, the facilities are there, you get the equipment for the test, the people then blood sugar, provide medication. So that's what government does. But data informs government in terms of determining what it should do in particular circumstances.
Mr. Masako, how realistic then data are they for say NCRA with other partners them get effective and consistent data record keeping of people where they married, picking where they adopt, picking where they born and die? If somebody go for any year for say I want a record of flow say last year June, when I get something when I go show how they speak to reality, like how you did talk and so.
Yeah, that make the world over, the world they push for civil registration. Civil registration is the only reliable means of getting reliable and credible data on any country in population. Why is it so? Because you know they estimate, you know they approximate, and you know they do them by proxy. Or you know can register for or get this information for. You have to be physically present.
But people don't encounter say most time they go for ID card and other document and they are not in presence, but yet still they get the document.
Well, maybe that must have been some decades before, but not when we are in government. We have stopped that. You can try that. That is why we have made sure that we not only don't change the system today, we have introduced securitized facilities, credentials, where any certificate will be issued now. You go see, for instance, if you apply now today for visa in American embassy, if you want to go to America, you will not know, but whatever information you give them, the embassy will contact me. They contact NCA to confirm what your information is, if it is correct. And we don't provide, now we issue the securitized certificate that is tamper evident, that if you tamper or do any alteration, it's not forged and cannot be counterfeited. So once you have that, and it has provision for your unique identifier, your NIN. So you can never have two substitute columns on one certificate.
So the birth and death departments are one way important in line with our work also. We know the structure of letting safety in line with which we safe they try for give to the public, because most people can start for good first, especially with company kind documenting it.
No, not only in line with NCRA. Birth and death na a directorate within NCRA. You know, the law we established NCRA in 2016 consolidate and integrate all of those, many of those functions, or if not all of those functions, were in the past. I was saying,
go ahead, sir.
The law we established NCRA in 2016 make sure say civil registration functions performed by other MDAs in the past were integrated and consolidated, be managed by one institution, that is the NCRA. That is why you saw birth and death will be under Ministry of Health and Sanitation, then come into NCRA. And before that, an assessment, a reformation of the CRVS structure, landscape in was done by government and all partners. That informed the enactment of the law. The act will bring NCRA, will establish NCRA, bringing all of those civil registration functions performed by other institutions before under one authority. So birth and death, now a component, now a directorate within NCRA. You say, why people get for start with birth and death? But you start with birth, Because as you're born, we have a mandate that it is compulsory that your birth must be registered. Not to other events where you want to register more or where you want to do. In the case of birth, all of those events, the law say it is compulsory, and the structure for make sure say the compulsoriness of that registration is done is permanent. So CRVS is compulsory, it's permanent, it's universal and continuous. So you start with birth because now the first way to bring in the world, and it end with death. So when you, because of that, you go, you register as you born picking. The law make them possible. Government being magnanimous make them possible to say when you born picking for the first 90 days, that birth is registered and certified. Certificate is the evidence of your registration. That proves that you are a citizen, you have an entitlement, you have rights to this country like Mohammed Massaquoi or like Asmaa James seated here and every other person. And when anybody die, that also, that other facility where you go confirm, say, you have taken a permanent legal exit of this one. So it starts from there and ends there.
Okay, continue for the which we name na Mohammed Massaquoi, in the Director General, National Civil Registration Authority, where they talk about different changes and improvements within the panel work. The program, Good Morning Salon, continue. And when they come over to our special studio guest, Asmaa James. Over to you, no?
As we continue to talk about the good work we Asmaa don't do, and now 98.1 and 722 years down the line, the work we don't do as a broadcast journalist in a salon, we continue for talk to we Radio Democracy, we go out and find people we don't work under Asmaa James, and one panel people here Radio Democracy been talk to now Elizabeth Campbell when I be first time work woman at Radio Democracy, and at this we get for say but Asmaa James in leadership.
Well, me na Elizabeth Davidson Campbell, ni Ali Blanco. As na the household name than the way they know me na the media, Elizabeth Ali Blanco. Me na currently the information attaché na the Sierra Leone Embassy na Tehran, Islamic Republic of Iran. I come for no Asmaa James as my station manager, yes, and my boss. Na 98.1, and I employ me at the job because 98.1 have been a dream for working at 98.1. So when they give me the chance, give me the opportunity for work day, I've been so grateful. Yes, that have been happiest moment dandy because I don't listen 98.1. I don't see how the journalists and way they grow, you know. Then I fall for that. I say, wow, I wish I get this opportunity. That can happen under in tenure. So, myself, when I did it, I learned a lot because in a person way, it wants let woman grow. It give you the opportunity. Yes, but if you don't make use of a normal now, it give the opportunity there. And once you say work be done, exactly how it will be done. You know, because 98.1 everybody knows an objective registration, na a democracy radio. We, in terms of doing that job, it's very objective. Anything they do, they make sure say 98 do them in such a way where the two parties then go appreciate. Not me they show, waiting they be. I can't champion and they begin now maybe they do enough for everybody. All my facing on my program now. Yes, because I be one land, I be getting me reason. Because when 98 I don't do we make I get this opportunity for be information attaché where President Biwa appoints me for be the information attaché. Yes, the embassy na Irania. So I'm so grateful. Asmaa na the kind person where he say he want for this need for be done. It make sure say put your foot down for let ensure say it be done the right way. Well, waiting at the most important thing, the most interesting side. Like we Good Morning Salon because everybody knows that the flagship program down of 98.1. Then say tell you the presenter. Or say tell you the journalist, the reporter, say tell you don't go do interview where you not ask the right question. Or say tell you the presenter, you not ask the right question or you ask biased question. Where the production, because you know say after any program you go for call production for let they able to analyze how the program come out if it come out the right way for if it come out. Well tell be say flaws deep and the presentation when it come we go run so well of us. The alala force with the apple force that production the force all my yin by the end of the day it will come back, it will laugh with everybody, you know, that kind of person. He like for promote woman them. If they promote man them more, don't get me wrong, but if they promote woman them more, they give you the platform, except if you see say this is not serious, or you know want land the job, then you can forget about you the other people in the platform.
Well, you just listen to Elizabeth Campbell when I be first time we come on Radio Democracy. Maybe they talk about what you know about Asmaa James. And inside the program, we continue to talk to more people, but that's not Asmaa James to them. And now they talk to the first time head of programs na Radio Democracy when Suleiman Storm Koroma. And now this himself gets for say about Asmaa James.
I would start by saying life in itself, a stage where one go come and playing role, and a role go down, and then other people can come, then play their own roles them. So that is how it has been with Radio Democracy. I mean, there are some people who came in before us and before even Asmaa James. They played their own role and then left. Asmaa James self came, she played her role and he left. I mean, to be honest enough, Asmaa don't try a level best with regards transformation, helping the radio station for go from Usainde to Usainde now. So, I mean, yes, in as much as it's a teamwork, she had worked with team. You don't work with different teams, but again, leadership also count. No matter how you work with teams, the leader takes the credit in terms of waiting on the happen, especially when it happened within a own term. So, I mean, she has done a lot in terms of transforming the radio station, in terms of reach, in terms of office space, and some other key things we're able to achieve during internal station managers. I mean, Asmaa has done her best, and she has created a lot of funds. It don't put Radio Democracy in such a position where don't make them very competitive. And we only hope, say, those that are coming in or the one that we get intention for come Radio Democracy and make them how and follow the standards for which Asmaa has set. So, I mean, I want to say farewell to Asmaa James. Like I said food before, I mean, it's we all get we own roles and who they play, and we get for left. So she has played her own role, and now she's leaving. I want to wish her well.
Farid Kagbo, I work for Radio Democracy 98.1 from 2004 to 2013. And in all of those years, I meet Asmaa James na Radio Democracy and I left from na Radio Democracy. So I would say Asmaa James na person way in the first place, before I go na newsroom, I've been DJ and presenter na radio. So like I remember when I've been going to the newsroom, I meet Asmaa James them, the Asmaa James, the Glenna Ford, the Olabisi Gary, the Princess Pierce, and all around them. I mean, them did it and they work. But like some of we know we want go part of the newsroom because we been just one day as DJ. But like then I remember when I first go to the newsroom, where Asmaa James they all receive me very well. Then Gladys and Asmaa James say in company they all say, na ya the juice day, not to yanda. Na ya the juice day. I mean, na ya na the real thing. Na ya na journalism, not to the DJ business, professor made business, not to na the thing. And I can remember say when Asmaa James saying in the studio, Asmaa James, I one person very, very passionate about this work here so. And I did even did it say he rose to the rank of station manager where Anafula be left. So like I mean, this na person when he take up the mantle of leadership na Radio Democracy, been very, very challenging, and of course I mean it been very difficult. But Asmaa James go all out to make sure say Radio Democracy stand and Radio Democracy continue for stand. I remember on to the term where like them evict Swift, come out na Signal Hill, we go catch first na Sky Radio na Leicester, on to the term where it facilitate and push to in leadership where we able to get the building na New England, usai eventually we will go. But I will say Asmaa James na one person way in terms of the work, in terms of the leadership, in terms of everything we they do, like in all life, they revolve around journalism and media business, especially.
In Bari, a friend, a colleague, and a sister to Asmaa James. I come for no Asmaa James to tell myself start for do journalism. We're now over 15, almost to 20 years now. We come for no Asmaa James. Asmaa James na a very warm person, na a person where he always believes say whatever he dey do, if I make an impact, for fail. She's very resilient. Now somebody will not give up in anything they do because he believes say if I do the best out of anything where they do. Asmaa James na that kind of person where they hide in feelings. If you do something where okay with, as you look at him, you will not say yes. I don't do something not suit Asmaa. Asmaa na that kind of character where he believes say person not for hurt time because in they try for do all in best not for hurt people. So sometimes I can tell and say me party na for be and na for left the person. Asmaa na that kind of person where whilst me na the cool one na in life we go tell and say me party no do so. Asmaa go be that kind of person we go tell me party not tell me so, but for me, Asmaa is the kind of person where you advise them in as much you go to vex, but in quiet moments you go sit down and come back and say, okay, me paddy, let's talk about this thing, let's see what you go do. Or me paddy, I take her easy on this matter, big, no cross the line, just take her easy. So Asmaa is a very fine female broadcaster, where don't really make an impact, where don't inspire so many young female journalists in the country. She's somebody we are very proud of. I'm looking at with starting point. Also, we start as a female journalist and looking at the height where it don't reach the like in a society. I'm looking at in contribution where it make na Radio Democracy. I remember when Asmaa been they go all out for ensure say Radio Democracy gets a structure on its own. Asmaa did they get a sleepless night? Everything at that time we Asmaa the all she was thinking about was for Radio Democracy. And I believe say Usain every day now he feel fulfilled because in dream na before ensure say he gave facelift to Radio Democracy. I can always tell and say me paddy, people don't understand you. You're not the kind of person we get a very special sweet blood in you where whatever you want you do go for them and you do get them.
So Mikoka, the managing editor for Women's Voice newspaper. Asmaa James na a colleague na the media and I want for the few women the way they do so well at the media landscape. I can follow Asmaa in days now Wimsal where be president and me na be organizing secretary. Asmaa na somebody we like for work as a team. He believe in teamwork and he believe in a result. He tell he be president. We all see what he do for Wimsal. He try for source a lot of funds. He try for get a lot of things done for Wimsal and he able for push the organization forward. So now somebody where you in position, he will definitely deliver. So now somebody where he hard working, we don't see 98.1. He don't take 98 to another level from the dark days. He still did 98 and he try for improve them. Now, as they take another journey for starting your media organization or media institution, we wish her all the best. And we also encourage the young female journalists for replicate Asmaa in good work. It starts from a cub reporter. Today is a media owner. One of the few media owners in Sierra Leone. We congratulate her and we wish her all the best.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue. Well, today we dedicate half of this program to first-time station manager Radio Democracy Asmaa James because God I guess Mr. Masako.
Exactly.
Asmaa, over to you. Just listen to different people don't cross path with you in the broadcasting field. How you feel? When are the feeling really come on you right now? Where they rating people that they talk about you?
Well, Una, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate the all, especially the one them we don't left, and Storm, Faikabo, and Blango. Now Mrs. Campbell, of course, Femi, former president of Wimsal, and my dear sister, and only Padina the media during by, and a good way. I mean, the world they now we know easily they talk about you good pass where you don't die. I mean, don't go clean today. Some of you just see yourself on social media for different reasons. One way I not ever respond to in my life. And have me wait and for keep me on sanity. So forget stuff that we don't left and talk about you. I believe say nobody not forced for talk. They talk willingly and they talk how we meet. And I want to say many thanks to them all. At least they talk without saying hala. The signature all if not the new one then I will say hala. And this is me for my take the leadership of Radio Democracy. So yes, give me flower while they are alive. tell me it's wrong when it's wrong, and I go appreciate am. Not to all this rest in peace, you been good, this, that, we people like you don't die. So I truly appreciate, and I will try so hard not to be so emotional today, but it's a bittersweet moment.
Asma, with that way you don't say this journalism, yeah, everybody gets in worst moments and also what you go 22 years down the line, waiting at your worst moments and waiting at your best moments in this field of journalism?
My worst moment, and it's not lesson for about journalists in particular, broadcasters it's because we they deal with evidence. You know, can't sit down here no more. You say, now so don't happen where you not get evidence, because you get for give sound, plus you get for talk, you therefore give opportunity to the other side of the story. One of me worst, there are so many worst moments, but one way stand out among all of them. Now the day where I get issue with the former Minister of Transport and Aviation, Logos Balogu Koma, and that be one of my worst moments. And that moment, waiting make am worst, than because I not do me research well. And this I said for we all for learn. You get for know, and you get for do your research very well. So I be present just like any ordinary day. And then so I be then at the studio with Honorable Gado Yoki, when they make law in our parliament, and know all, we supposed for know all the law them. And then there was this argument on citizen arrest citizen, and then so it be the talk, but that till and the so it can't talk about the bus system we been calm, and then I say it's a citizen for arrest citizen. I say no. So Honorable Adoyoki talk her undertone, like say actually not two. Sorry, not to Logos. Now be the former Minister of Information and Communication, Cornelius Devo. Sorry, I missed it. I'm gonna be two deputy. I be two instances. So he say citizen supposed to arrest citizen, and then Honorable Adoyoki talk on that tone, say no citizen not get right to arrest no citizen. So the journalist see me now, me loud am. I say a citizen for. I say no law no day we say citizen for arrest citizen. That talk they be get for go one kind way not be ever good for me, because by the time me actually be the refer to the Constitution, whilst the Public Order Act really allow dandy. So me compy lawyer them me party lawyer them send and say no, actually citizen can arrest citizen. So I come, I'll say I withdraw, but then I'll be challenger, like say I get authority and I so right that citizen for arrest citizen. And so this not a big lesson, say you get for know something before you talk. And but because now be Honorable Adoyoki been there at the studio and he talk, so I take and say, oh, Honorable was right. And then it be really get for station go down. I mean, we be then at the behind the scene, we know what's happening behind the scene. And so that's not be my worst moment, because I know I shame why man or like that thing, they are shame that I know wait for land no waiting at the actual thing, whether citizen for arrest citizen. And where Colonials now no say it writes it's now on air. And then again, another issue of Logos, where you can't give me statistics of the bus system we come, me the challenger, and me not being get me own statistics now. Are just based on where to be done here. You say now 100 buses then come and not almost then don't deliver and all, and in be get in paper before her. So as young journalists, as we all as colleagues, make sure when you they do interview, especially critical interviews, you do your research well. And I'm the worst moment and of course me good and proudest moment now for left than I'm a legacy where I left. And in me letter of resignation where I send to the board through the chairman, I tell and say I'm proud for left Radio Democracy building, which I world day today, and I'm proud for say we get people enough for worry about the finances of Radio Democracy. It's in the hands of Freetown nominee. I don't think say we reach 3 media houses where the finances they be managed by an international firm where na Freetown nominees and audited by most events. So I not ever like they in money business na Radio Democracy because I'm proud and want to say thank you to Freetown nominees and also most events where over the years don't they handle the finances of Radio Democracy. The building, these are all moments. The day where we turn the sword for build this building in 6 months, we're able for Bilam. Those are all proud and many more. And even giving you, opportunity for be on air. Those are very proud moments amongst many, many other proud moments and worst moments there in my life. Of course, interviews, I've interviewed many international people and I'm proud of that and I'm proud of myself.
We already are right now doing a very sad looks for me, Mrs. James, when they say goodbye, and to review the other studio guest, Mr. Masako, it's really hard to say goodbye, no matter how you want to try hard for acceptance, but it's really hard. Over to you,
Asma, I see plenty right now. This,
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue. As soon as they listen way out there, I go just feel the exact way we they feel, as it's a very sad moment for we all right now in Radio Democracy. Saying goodbye now something very hard. And at this time, I bring away other studio guest, Mr. Masako. You fortunate for the part of this remarkable and history day. Osai, first station manager is saying goodbye. Apart from which you care for, you don't cross path with Asmaa in different way, and now you there where they say official and final goodbye of Radio Democracy and Mike. Which you get for say?
Well, you say, and like I observed in the studio, I see the rest of the staff, they're in a very somber mood to say farewell to Asmaa. I have known and followed Asmaa for a very long time, both as a sister, as a wife to my own brother, and in terms of professional conduct, many of us admire her so much. But importantly, we have recognized the way we help for build up Radio Democracy. From the time when Radio Democracy starts, the purpose we've been there for even after the interregnum and the management change, and it end up with Asmaa here, and it apply a lot of efforts to make sure it maintain the momentum and build on that momentum. Today, Radio Democracy, everybody they run for listener in the morning is the most widely listened to. And I'm sure us, like yourselves, we miss Asmaa and the Radio Democracy studio. But I'm only asked that now they as staff who the cry, so now everybody they down. Make sure and the best way for remember Asmaa that she did well, she was a sister, a friend, and a colleague of yours, is for make sure maintain the momentum where you don't build what you are known for in terms of professional service. And thereafter, wherever she is, you're going to be proud of that in legacy, appreciate in legacy, and move on forward. Otherwise, Asmaa, it is so, you have to go, like you have decided, like you have decided, you don't go, and we always will keep in touch. Don't forget, we are all in this business together. Wherever you find yourself, continue to support government, partner with government, and move the agenda of government forward.
Okay, well, plenty. Thank you for that point away you make. This is a moment we all get for live for remember. As it possible, don't set the legacy where so many young people they benefit from and get for benefit from. Asmaa James, they say goodbye today. Officially, we will continue to talk to different people. We go can tell we waiting and go remember Asmaa James with, and now we calling some staff of Radio Democracy. We save get for can make the input for say goodbye to first station manager Asmaa James. At this time, we'll bring in Prince. We'll see where they're in charge of marketing.
Yes.
Prince Wilson, good morning and welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning.
At this moment, what you go say? As this is a hard time for everybody to say goodbye to somebody where every day will be they interact with 10 years down the line.
Well, when I be the drive on the way they come, when I hear people and they cry, I say waiting and they cry for. Now me for cry per soul man. Because Mrs. James, I always call her Mrs. Wilson, and I can ask and say, waiting, it take for her pull outside there. But I don't hear all man don't talk. We not bring in Mr. James. Why make I go bring in Mr. James? I just remember when in Drebui, na Signal. When Mrs. James team up, they say, I no go ever see 98 go down. 98 na me baby. Mrs. James say, pull money na hand. Give me. Say, go you go left transmitter. Na Leicester pick. Go you go left. Antenna. Na Andrew station. For go manage. For let we did it. And Mrs. James na person way, if you understand them, you're able to live with them. Now person way, you go look and say, bad, but not bad. It go cost me all kind way. It go alap me all kind way. But not so for himself. Now for the job. It go tell you, say, please, you too big fool. But at the ending of the day, they call you back. And not take we like staff. It take we like a brother and sister. I don't get much for say. But I go tell everybody saying 98.1. Not to go, not to die, a big loss. And not go to we don't begin filler. I can tell anybody for free. And not go to. We don't begin call we say, whether we for call for this, whether we for call for that. Where Mrs. James, as you say, one, Mrs. James, this not right. And they put them together. But they wish them well. In a new endeavor way in a good plan.
Okay.
Let God continue for bless them. Let God continue for guide them. A change we all life na 98.1 and not tell nobody lie. We all, nobody in all FBN. We all life a change. From in words of mouth. Make sure say you do what you get for do right. Okay. Make sure say you put what you get for put straight. If I say I want to talk for Mrs. You talk about Mrs. James. I go talk to because I don't see no bad parts by him. Okay. Always the good parts. Let God bless him.
Well, that's now the voice of Prince Wilson, the head of marketing at Radio Democracy. We will continue to talk to some staff them at Radio Democracy. We will give their view, but waiting and think about Asmaa James. At this time, we welcome in Theodora Rena, we serve Goka give in your voice for this particular goodbye edition of the program Good Morning Salon, where we first in station manager Asmaa James make. We get Theodora Arena with twin at the studio.
And you know, say Theodora Arena na in picky with Asmaa, eh?
Exactly.
So in a mama to Asmaa, get but putting for talk about in picky.
Theo, welcome to the program.
Good morning, all. Good morning, listeners. Well, this is a day so with a heavy heart because Mrs. James. Now, under in leadership, I come here, and when I come, it not make I go and come. The day where I come, I made 9 at the post way, make I come 98. As I come, it go with me to Mrs. James. And when it go with me to Mrs. James take me with an open hand. They say where you go start. You get recorder, and not say go and come after a while. We can just say you go start the next day. So I start the next day. I'm happy for that. I tell and thank you for that because if you know me make a career, so people enough for me know me potential I get in broadcasting. So I appreciate them for that. And Mrs. James, I'm not going to talk boku because we wish you all the best. And thank you very much for where you make 98 day I did so.
Okay, well, that's the voice of Theodora Arena. I'm Radio Democracy. Like I say, this now a sobbing moment for we already are at this moment. As we say goodbye to somebody, we don't leave a remarkable mark na the media landscape, especially na Radio Democracy. Also, you don't the broadcast live. Asmaa na the lead role. We set his legacy for we. And this is something we not go ever be erased in the history of Radio Democracy and broadcasting as a whole.
Yeah, aka you know James. Mina Michael like coach me ya. Move Michael coach me ya. The cavalry work. Mrs. James because Mrs. James ain't want somebody to my ya. He like somebody who they work and somebody who hard working. Always Mrs. James say, hey, say Michael can say no, say Mrs. James can talk good but you say because Mrs. James say, you know, regrets where you can, and I say because of the work. Mrs. James, anything, anytime Mrs. James they send us to me, James, Mrs. James they try for push me hard. I like if I don't go program, in the send to me the recording them, and they do them, and they come and they do them, they happy for me. I will say how they go. Mrs. James, this guy for push me. If of late self, I be the report for this election. I know one they tell them. Any someone they go put it, they tell me, minister, anybody say, oh, you the cow, Mrs. James like you. Mrs. James don't really push for you. So I will say thank you. And also I always there for you. And anything call me, I'm willing.
Very sad moment for we all waiting at the studio here. So as we don't hear it from different people, the voice itself they tell. Well, as we all know, Sapti Kalona my name. Me now one person we come through Prince Wilson. And who I come, Asmaa can I start from the DJ and marketing side. But later Asmaa say you get the voice, why you not get the confidence and mind for Sido. You say you for able can Sido and present good morning. Asmaa that person you like do something, and they make anyway. So you say they realize your potential. Me now one way Asmaa alapa bash anything. It says up to you. I know it. I don't see in you. It say you get the voice. It say good morning, not to die. Can't you don't present. It say what you afraid for? Why the fear in you? So it they push you for your own good. That moment where alapa you go vex, but later you go no say this this correction we do. At the end of the day, you say go see na for your own benefit.
Great because of my leadership, because you don't put them. And I say within self go be pleased. Most of stories them. I come because of Asmaa. I make a Kana station. So when I can at the station, I be get me own way. I get me own thing I believe say if I do this because I'm so young and excited, but so let I go to play music, Mr. Sharp. So that's turning how the music go to flow. But also it be no decide why be the work this side. Now talking for me, understand, say we do some element of packaging and reporting. So you understand that fact there. So he tell me for good do that one day more. So that you can have for improve the station. You can have for make sure say the station get not to pass to you can have for can play music. I go add value. Yeah. So come and begin design. Lot of the investigative story that we would even award them for and all. The one in the Asmaa the craft, it sometimes not by me. It is pulling on self money for pay for her. I remember who do the investigation for the Rai girl and police. All the money will pay. Not one common radio democracy in account. Now you personal one. Now they put for make sure say we get the kind of standard of reporting we want. Then they not just one off. Most of the investigation they do, it's either Asmaa craft them or where you counter, it mold them for you in a way where you go appreciate and go by them. So you get a person there where you want for listen to you and we always want for make things come on fine. You know the one thing other boss them within other media go have for stifle or say no, this no make us show this logo. As when we wake in the morning, so they can target person. Not to Asmaa. Now I make Asmaa ready for defend in staff that any time. Asmaa is that kind of person where they make you go back. Yes, don't go away you na the boss. And also not but Asmaa it put in it for you. Where he come, he deal with you, but when you go out, he make sure say portray you. Asmaa seeing staff there, na crowd. You go see the kind of way I please for make with you maybe go the one that say, now this woman way bash me this morning. Now they really come for hold me so because me now the producer will be connect more. So the producer of the program and the station manager and they connect more because of the staff there, where the reporter and they do. If you know manage and well, Asmaa, you go come with the producer. If the program good morning not fine, you go call me. Asmaa don't tell me personal word we don't church me. Pass all man. He pass even.
I went out on the line the way you go. Michael.
even sometimes and this about to go say Mrs. James, if it's one day the way Mrs. James begin Anna. Now I say Asmaa, I say me I be no say this happened today. I say because as I wake soon I walk me left foot. Now I say hey, this today Asmaa they kill me with talk. That's any now. Where say Asmaa be the Anna? I say this I don't know say they happen, but please I say more of the time then if you don't allow me, no allow me to me reporter that the shame. Call me from that ending now. Before that leg go the Allah. Go call me in your office. Where the Allah? All Monday not the one old building. So na kind of that kind of person we they feel so painful.
Yeah.
That they left and me na person so connected with her. I remember then 2 days there, 1 week in Oka. By this time. That's why I just come out. I go na station for go fena. He say what you do ya? I say I just come meet you you don't see. Just why we cannot see. So it dey make sure say the kind of connection with between we kind of flow.
And you say na James, Michael James. Now we own big brother with the James there. Okay. And tap to you. Yeah. One quick one. With Daddy Save online in the watch with Mommy Ambrose James. We have to tell and thank you because plenty tell they say the guy because Ambrose James na one person we don't play important role in woman in life because I say of late 2 days ago where Asmaa because they don't go rise now we in poster we appreciate Ambrose and Inky always talk and say we sign day like today so now because of me daddy and me daddy we just want to say thank you for the role you don't play now mommy in life. God will continue for bless you now and God will continue for keep you now together.
And indeed, we go describe Mr. James as a very supportive husband. We're ready for standby in no matter the situation. The program may continue. We'll get the last person. We'll talk to Wayne, Maria to Sheriff. Maria to good morning.
Good morning, Satin. Good morning, Salon. Well, me your experience I get with Mrs. James. I can radio Democracy. Mrs. James no be that song. I've been meeting Mama Farikabo and Suleiman Storm Kuruma and say well the station manager not there but could they around for stay he come. So when Mrs. James come, they introduce me to him and he accept me and he receive me for start for work na radio Democracy and I want to tell him plenty thank you for that. I be the car they sit down all day I need to go outside. The other say come meet me say you na so no more you sit down now so only no more you go na use. I they feel. So the other time I get program I go cover one program I will by force. Welcome I meet Mrs. James now one I meet I say who say you come out now I say I come up cover program now with by force. He say you sabi do you sure say you go able for do one for yourself. I say I go try. He say no. He say look for me for Arnold. So now luckily Arnold just cannot call. I say Arnold I say Mrs. James they call you. Now I go next. He say Maria to tell me say he come up cover program now with by force. Say but I'm not sure say you go able for do one on your own. He say while you help him. He say while you go they help him for lay himself go sabi the work. Arnold say okay so since then we Arnold come on I mean to the go now we come they help me out for do the work small. I work for 1 or 2 years I decide for go college I go take for 5 years I stop for work. I come back, I say, Mrs. James, I can't start for work. He say, Maria, you know the work again. You're not to hide the place. Not going to go just like that. You go to go, yeah, you go, I once you can. You're not to flip flop. I say, Mrs. James, I beg my. He said, no, you don't work again. No. You know, a damn idle lady. They make like now you one day don't begin go college. You come be there on the day, then they go college, then they steal the work. You left the work totally. I say, Mrs. James, I beg my, not go do again. He said, you don't ready for work, ma. Work now. I say, yes, ma. He said, okay, start for work back. So now so I start back for work 98 and I want to appreciate Mrs. James. Mrs. James is somebody where he always done they give people them the space. He always done the try for let people them able for do waiting, then able for do they push person. You know so they sit down today you don't get issue. If you get issue, but you don't pass this level. You know say you don't say na 98 for go they give them kind of story that they are big now for buck up yourself. So now so I start for begin they do now they go na community. I say they are not buck up myself by Mrs. James. I don't want Mrs. James to come let go do community story that begin go Waterloo the other time. I say Mrs. James I say issue then they Waterloo. He said, so you want for be with Western who are this street correspondent? He said, well, you know bad go they do. So I begin to go Waterloo, begin to do them community stories then. And also, I want to appreciate Mr. James. I want to tell him plenty thank you. He really don't give you the space, he don't give you the opportunity. And I want to wish him well in whatsoever thing where they do in new adventure we want to take. We want to wish him the very best in life. Let God help him, may God make anything where they involve himself, let prosper.
Okay, thank you to you, Maria, to Sheriff. Well, to the woman herself, woman of the moment, Asmaa James, you don't listen to some of your staff them. As you saw with the YPI and everything, that moment can be described as a moment of sadness. Over to you, Asmaa James.
Well, when I don't talk about it, but in all of it, me a human. I'm sure I make mistake, plenty. I make plenty enemies behind 98. People misunderstand me. And like most write about female journalists na salon, I should say na me. And like I say, people misunderstand me a lot. They brand me different here and there. And they tell me different kinds of word, call me different kinds of name. But I stand up firm and make sure say the station stand for what it stand for. For all this one them way feel one way or the other, I dey left with the democracy. I'm sorry to the one they were halapa now before now you're good. And I'm sorry if I make anybody feel anyhow in the line of work. No say na bien just the work. After work, me and nobody not to party, like I can tell you now. And so it's tough. Say to yesterday what come, they say they want Radio Democracy one generator. And I tell them say it's high time una self know waiting at leadership. And I want for really say thanks to the board, Dr. Julius Spencer. You get a special page in my book where people know even know say I bring me na Radio Democracy. And I want to tell and thank us so much for the support where you don't give me and all the members of the board of directors of Radio Democracy. We begin institution them will support me. One call away, we problem solve. Usiwa na one. Africell, Shadi na a special person. Not in all the way I want from Africell we will not get. I want to say many thanks to Shadi and Africell. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank continue for be with constant customers them for Good Morning Salon. I want to say thank you very much. Like Prince been say, now the most here Michael, most people more don't cost for the good of Radio Democracy. Prince morning, Saturday, evening, any hour. One day argue or return back, then vex the day. Of course, Michael, for all the bad name, for all the issues you and I know deep down inside we heart, where you don't sleep, your conscience clear. While you don't sleep, my conscience clear. And like I say to una go for maintain the leadership, the legacy of Radio Democracy. And one true legend within where people are not often know but na Pajona, where gets the magic finger. Pajona, I'm here, you are over 85, you don't support me. Say I dey go. You dey make transmitter without ask for money, without buy cable. I hope say even in my absence, but that's for sure because it's in you, just like way broadcasting in me, you continue for make the station and broadcast clean like how it clean. So thank you, Pajona, for your support. And honestly, if Pajona go, like me, when I feel say it's hard, but Pajona are the possibility make the station they own. I mean, it's going to be a tough one whenever he decide for left, whether he left or God take him. And so now all subdue and all man. I want to say thank you so much, Tony. I don't want to talk because you and I know, but I truly appreciate Una. And of course, when I don't talk about Mr. James, I don't go talk. I know the writing, the project writer, all waiting 98 been get, all the projects they get, just that in keypad, even the whole, he do everything for it. I they go, but I know they go because Radio Democracy is part of me. I want to tell me family, thank you for all the writings, all the nonsense, all the damn nonsense, all the blackmail. Nobody no go know. Password inside room or you didn't host. Now you go know. No one they judge me. No one they vex. You continue for support me. Thank you, Ambrose. I know in many ways I want to say thank you. And I dey go, I don't even know wetin for say. The music touch me. I want to say una all thank you for una support, for una love. And that love day una show me like I did vex where the kaya or then 2 days here. Una maintain Good Morning Salon, una maintain Radio Democracy, make them not feel the absence of Asmaa James. Let them not say Asmaa don't go, I know they even interested for listening again because the program no sweet. Una continue for be unbiased, una continue for make the station stand for what it stand for. And I wish you all the best also. And people don't talk different things. It don't get appointments. It don't go inside politics. It don't make so. It don't make so. All man don't talk in you. We don't get woman them na the media way can go and people they forget about. And me decide say I go for left a legacy. And therefore I get my own radio station where I also love Radio Democracy. I don't do no program we go feel by myself. Okay. And because I don't want to compete with Radio Democracy in particular. Okay. So all the one them we don't support me behind the scene, where they laugh and cry with me, me mentors them. Mama Digobe Kamara, thank you very much for your support. And Hannah Fuller for the opportunity, thank you very much. I don't be no say day like this go come where I will say goodbye. But to the staff then, all the new one there, so many new generation 19 and Radio Democracy. Una not afraid controversy, una not afraid blackmail, una not afraid nothing. As a matter of fact, Radio Democracy was established on the foundation of confusion. If you all know, say we been get some kind coup we happen where some soldier then decide for take over the legitimate government. That's so 98 camp. People have died, people have suffered. 98 unique in every sense of form, not to normal station this. So we're not afraid anything, we're not afraid blackmail, we're not afraid nothing. This station will continue for stand. I go come, my generation don't go, substitute the generation will go, and we don't get new generation of new young crop of journalists them. We will definitely take up the mantle of Radio Democracy. So now my advice that they told, now we're not afraid blackmail, we're not afraid controversy, for as long as we remain committed to the cause of Radio Democracy, for as long as we remain committed to making Radio Democracy what it stand for, we're not afraid for doing now. I love you all, and I did at the back scene. I also did it. If anybody need me support, I will support. To the new manager, consultant, finally to you. You not going for be Asmaa James. Me na soldier in my own right. You know, very calm person, but very firm. I wish you the best. I pray that the change where you come for can make, it will make. And honestly, when I will do things, we pass what you do. Dana by one, for let's up to put up your chest right up. Prince Wilson, put up your chest right up and make the station get brand new generator. I wish you all the best. And please say we will continue for work in another Beyond Radio Democracy.
This is so touching, Asmaa James. We want to say thank you too for the pace you don't set. If we so they continue to talk, the program definitely not go end. So on behalf of management and staff, we want to assure you say we go uphold the value, standard, and professionalism where you don't set, and even do more and improve Pasa Ilefam. We go always look up to you for feedback, for guide. In any way, we go make Radio Democracy grow past Ilefam. Me, particularly for me to they say thanks for the opportunity. I know I be the pressure on me for come on here, for get the confidence and zeal. And I want to say thank you very much, and I wish you in anything where you venture into. I will always call upon you, Mrs. James, and this will advise me, guide me, because now with all each stage where they say, una go reach the leadership stage, una go know what time to go through. Thank you very much, Mrs. James, and at this time, verbally, would they say goodbye to you of Radio Democracy, you know?
Mrs. James, we just want to say thank you, and me, I just want to say thank you. You know, say I love you, and anytime no more. As anytime, just call on James. I always did there for you, and I wish you all the best. I know say your name not go out like how some people that they come on a media house, their name don't go. And don't say you go continue for doing, continue for be the shining stars, where plenty people on they admire you. We want to tell you thank you. And as you say, this now your baby, don't forget your baby. Where you make say you can't check on your baby back. Let's thank you.
And remember, so I want to get for the call anytime. So
Alright.
they miss your voice, Kale they hear your voice. So expect that at any time, Mrs. James.
When I also the program Good Morning Salon, we left Funa for today. Plenty thank you to the production team, Michael Sambola, we produce the program, and Usman Kamara, we make una watch we live on Facebook and in team, and with me presenter them, Saptiu Kalon and Yeno Kabia. Until then, Mina Asmaa James, they say goodbye.